Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about all of the free agents so far that have been signed as of 1:30 p.m. on March 15th. It has only been about 2 hours since the window to sign free agents opened. I'm going to be going through everybody, and again, tomorrow I'll be updating, but this is just about the first 20 signings that we have so far in the NFL. So if you do like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified of my next video. My link tree is in the description with all my links to all my social media. Go click it, follow me on everywhere so you can see when I post. Now, let's start with yesterday. The Packers and Aaron Jones agreed to a 4-year, $48 million contract. Jones was expected to hit the open market as a top free agent running back available, but will instead return to Green Bay's backfield with second-year riser A.J. Dillon. Um, I don't like this signing. It's 12 million a year that they're not gonna be able to spend on their offensive line now. Billy Turner and Corey Linsley are expected to leave. That's their center and left tackle. And Corey Linsley was an All-Pro. Um, I would have much rather they signed Corey Linsley to a contract than Aaron Jones. And I love Aaron Jones. I think he's a very good running back. But I think there's only a handful of running backs you pay in the NFL. I think that's Nick Chubb, CMC, Alvin Kamara, and Saquon Barkley. I think those are the only 4 running backs that I would personally pay. I mean, Derrick Henry, yes, Derrick Henry, obviously. Sorry, those are the 5 I'd sign. But nothing against Aaron Jones. I'm happy he gets a payday. He was a 5th-round pick, and now he gets a payday. I just don't like this for the Packers side. A.J. Dillon could have easily been a really good running back. He had a lot of promise in his first year, and he's expected to be even better his second year. So I'm not 100% for this signing, but I'm definitely happy for Aaron Jones. And it gives the Packers more versatility in the backfield. Now they have A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones who do about the same thing, but I think Aaron Jones just does it better than A.J. Dillon. Um, it just makes me upset they're not gonna be able to sign their offensive lineman back because that's what they really need. But Aaron Jones, 4-year, $48 million contract, $12 million a year. Next was the 49ers re-signed Kyle Juszczyk to a 5-year, $27 million contract. I love it. Listen, I am someone who is loving fullbacks. Andy Janovich with the Browns, Kyle Juszczyk, the Patriots, Jakob Johnson, Anthony Sherman, who were just retired from the Chiefs. I love fullbacks so much. I think they're underrated. And the 49ers really do use Kyle Juszczyk in the most utility way. When he's on the field, their rushing attack is like prolific, and when he's off the field, it's below average. I believe it was a full 2 yards more when he's on the field than when he's off the field. In the NFL, 2 yards is everything. 2 yards would have won the Seahawks the Super Bowl. 2 yards would have won multiple teams, multiple games this season. I think Kyle Juszczyk, he brings the most, versatility to that backfield in the 49ers. He's so needed with his blocking, his catching, his running, just like setting up motions for the other running backs. I love this signing. A lot of people were questioning it, saying, "Why would you pay a fullback 5 years, 27 million?" I think that's a steal for what he actually brings to their team and in their rushing scheme. The West Coast offense that Kyle Shanahan does run with the 49ers. The Ravens signed guard Kevin Zeitler to a 3-year, $22.5 million contract. I didn't understand why the Giants released him. I thought they were going to release Nate Solder and re-sign Kevin Zeitler to a longer contract, but they did cut him, saving them around $10 million in cap. The Ravens signed him. This is now his 3rd team in the AFC North he's been with. Both the Bengals, then the Browns, then the Giants, and now the Ravens. Kevin Zeitler was a part of the Odell Beckham trade, and I still think we won that trade. I know Odell hasn't, given the amounts of, stats I would have hoped for, but at least he's still on the team he traded for. I love the Ravens signing Kevin Zeitler. He's an underrated guard, was one of the best guards, in my opinion, in the league. Very consistent. He was consistently great. And I think that's a steal for 22.5. He is around 28, 29. So, a 3-year deal is going to go into his late, into the 30s, where offensive line play sometimes does diminish. But overall, I think it's a good sign for the Ravens. With, Orlando Brown seeking a trade, I think you need to bolster this offensive line. They had Tyree Phillips at guard, who was an undrafted rookie all season. So I think Kevin Zeitler immediately improves this offensive line, which is good. Now, this is the big one. Shaq Barrett agrees to stay in Tampa. Somehow they make it work. His deal includes $36 million guaranteed over 4 years, $72 million in total. I believe his cap hit for this year is 5.6. So his cap hit is only 5.6, and then next year it jumps up to 17 or 18, I believe. So they somehow cap maneuver with Shaq Barrett staying in Tampa, who's had 27.5 sacks over the last 2 years, which is second in the league, I believe, to Aaron Donald. But I love it. I've been wanting Tampa to keep the band together. I wanted Levante David to the Browns, to be honest with you. That's the only thing that I was really upset about. But Shaq Barrett, I'm happy he's returning. You know, when he left the Broncos and signed a 1-year deal with them, it was gonna be like, whoa, what's gonna happen with Shaq Barrett? Is he gonna be any good? And then 2019, he has 20 sacks. They franchise tag him in 2020. In 2021, he's playing on the franchise tag. Plays stellar still. He's definitely worth a long-term contract, and I'm happy for Shaq Barrett and the Tampa, who looks to make go for another reign. I think I would have them as my Super Bowl favorites heading into 2021. I'm excited for this team. I'm excited to see what they can do. The Cardinals announced they're re-signing Marcus Golden to a 2-year deal. Marcus Golden was a really good depth piece, really good on special teams as well. He did start a lot of the season, but I think just to add depth to this defense is important, and I'm excited to see this Cardinals defense with J.J. Watt, with Chandler Jones back. Isaiah Simmons, another year of them figuring out what to do with him. I'm excited. Buda Baker, obviously. I'm excited to see what they're going to do next year. Pass rusher Romeo Akwara and the Lions are sticking together, agreeing to a 3-year, $39 million pact. I'm happy for Romeo Akwara. He is an undrafted free agent who had 10 sacks this year, and there's a lot of teams pining over him. There was the Browns, the Titans. I believe there was rumors on the Rams looking at Akwara, but Romeo Akwara stayed with his brother in Detroit, which I love. I'm so happy. I love when brothers play together in the NFL. It makes me really happy. So Romeo Akwara and his brother are going to stay in Detroit, and he gets a payday for his stellar play as an undrafted free agent. I'm happy for him. Lions, you're doing good. So far this offseason, I've liked all your moves. I didn't really want Dan Campbell, but after a couple interviews I've seen of him, I love his energy, and I'm excited to see what he can do with the Lions in 2021 on with Jared Goff. And the latest signing is the Patriots are making a big addition to their tight end room, signing Jonnu Smith to a 4-year, $50 million deal with $31.25 million guaranteed. Yes, as I've been saying, Jonnu Smith is one of the most underrated tight ends. The last 3 years, I've been saying he's one of the most underrated tight ends in the league. And no one wanted to believe me. I'm happy for Bill Belichick. Cam Newton signs a 1-year, $14 million contract. Now they're adding weapons. Jonnu Smith obviously at tight end, and they signed Davin Godot, D tackle, to a 2-year, $16 million contract as well. For some reason, isn't on this website, but it did break about 3 minutes ago. But Davin Godot is a run-stuffing defensive tackle. But Jonnu Smith, he's gonna bring really good receiving ability to this offensive unit, which is the biggest problem. He's not great at blocking. He's fine. He's not gonna blow you out of the water. But the Patriots are known for developing tight ends. Obviously with Gronkowski, they're really good at developing tight ends. So I'm excited to see Jonnu Smith develop into more of a blocking tight end as well. Keeping his receiving talent. I think he's gonna be the number. I think he's gonna have the most receptions on the Patriots next year, unless they sign like an AJ Green type of wide receiver who's like a very big PPR. But Jonnu Smith is gonna have the most receptions next year with Cam Newton, because Cam Newton loves his tight ends. We saw that with Greg Olsen the year they went to the Super Bowl. Jonnu Smith is probably gonna have the most receptions on the team. Maybe not the most yards, but I think he's gonna have the most 4, 5, 6 yard gains, and you're gonna have the one over the one receiver that can actually get open deep. But we're gonna see. We'll see what's gonna happen. This is all the news so far. It's been an hour and a half into the tampering window, and we have around 20 signings and a lot of rumors. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Again, all my links are in the description at the Linktree. Click them. Follow me on everything. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye.